A man struggling in Chicago because of crime and bad politics, eventually becoming a Republican conservative. They always over your relatives. Who's gonna speak up to Chicago conservative?
Hello. How is going, chat? Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, whenever you guys are watching this video. Welcome to the Chicago Conservative live stream edition, guys. If you guys haven't already, please leave a like. And if you guys are new, hit that subscribe. We already got a few people coming in. Yes, sir. We got Midnight in already, us perks. We already got some people in, chat. T.C.C. for mayor 2026. I don't know, man. I don't know. It all depends. But without further ado, guys, we're going to hop right into this live stream. So today we're going to be talking about Candace Owens. And I believe she has some messages that she has leaked on her recent episode. And I'm not going to lie, guys. I'm curious. I'm really curious about these messages. I haven't really seen them word for word, but I did see Candace talk about them on her show. And it's basically related to a group chat that involves Rob McCoy, Josh Hammer, and I believe 6 others, including, Charlie Kirk. And this happened within 48 hours before the assassination of Charlie Kirk. Now, is that pretty scary? Yeah, I'm going to just be honest with you guys. That is a little sus. But this is why I just want to share this with everybody, because we can't just come, making, conclusions about everything. So we're going to just have to read it for ourselves, because even though Candace did kind of read it off a little bit, we just want to read it for ourselves, ladies and gentlemen. So this post actually consisted of someone by the name of Evan Kilgore, and he said, "Holy shite. Candace Owens just shared a screenshot of a group chat where Charlie Kirk explicitly said he was leaving the pro-Israel cause just 48 hours before he was assassinated." Now, guys, we already got some people in the chat saying, Candace is full of it. She's full of poop and shit. Okay, but look, I understand, guys, but this is why we're just going to hop right into it. So without further ado, guys, we're just going to play this clip. I already read the description. I believe it's like a minute long. So we're just going to let the clip play, and then we're going to replay it and analyze. So let's just let the clip roll.
Take a look. So Charlie writes in this group chat, just lost another huge Jewish donor, $2 million a year, because we won't cancel Tucker. I'm thinking of inviting Candace. Somebody writes, oh. Charlie writes, Jewish donors play into all of the stereotypes. I cannot and will not be bullied like this, leaving me no choice but to leave the pro-Israel cause. And somebody writes, a donor writes, please do not invite Candace. That might feel good short term, but it's not good long term. In my opinion, like all groups, you're going to get a wide variety of opinions. That nasty free will thing that God bestowed on us makes life frustrating at times after the dust settles a bit, maybe. So again, this is 48 hours before Charlie Kirk was assassinated. He was very clear and he was very explicit, and he did not back down, not in that Hamptons meeting, which they're all lying about, nor in this text thread. I'm not going to reveal the names of the other 7. Actually, you know what? I disagree with myself 4 seconds ago. Let's just throw in Josh Hammer for funsies. He's on this chat. Okay. Take a look.
Now, I'm just going to leave that right there for a second. Perfect pause, by the way. But like I said, guys, this is very, 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 very scary. Now, don't get me wrong. I did ask for evidence and proof, and little behold, I did get some. Because a lot of people were saying that, Charlie Kirk, he didn't want to critique Israel. And, and even I was one of those people. I cannot lie about that. But, a lot of people thought that Israel was just, chained to Charlie Kirk. So my thing is this, reading this is actually very, very interesting. And for Candace to release this, now you're putting Turning Point USA in the hot seat, specifically Rob McCoy and Josh, whatever his last name was, I forget. But this is very, very interesting, guys. Now, we're going to break down this video frame by frame. Now, first, we're just going to read the first box here, and it says Charlie Kirk. If this is real, guys, which I'm pretty sure it might be, I'm gonna just go off on a limb and say 90% of this is true. So Charlie Kirk says, just lost another huge Jewish donor, $2 million a year because we won't cancel Tucker. I'm thinking of inviting Candace. Now, in her past videos, she was saying that Charlie Kirk was thinking of bringing her back to Turning Point USA. Now, he was thinking about giving her an invitation. That's what the context says. But I believe she went with that, sentence and ran with it, saying that Charlie Kirk was going to bring me back to Turning Point USA. So, I mean, I can't necessarily say that Charlie Kirk was going to bring Candace Owens back just because of this one sentence saying, I'm thinking of inviting Candace, because a lot of people are going to speculate, oh, this means that Candace was basically going to be back with Turning Point. And it's like, no, that doesn't prove that this is a invitation back to Turning Point USA. He could be talking about anything. Now, I'm not disputing that he was trying to invite Candace back to Turning Point USA. I'm not disputing that at all. But that one sentence doesn't prove that Candace Owens was going to be returning back to Turning Point USA. What is my email? Yeah, you can either get this on my X page at TurnShyRed, or you can just email me at chicagoconservative789@gmail.com. So without further ado, guys, let's continue to read this.
So Charlie writes in this group chat, just lost another huge Jewish donor, $2 million a year because we won't cancel Tucker. I'm thinking of inviting Candace. Somebody writes, oh. Charlie writes, Jewish donors play into all of the stereotypes. I cannot and will not be bullied like this.
Ooh. Guys, I gotta hit solo layout for a second, man. Ooh. Guys, now, if this is real, this proves that Israel was definitely putting that pressure on Charlie Kirk. And I'm not even sure if the money was the problem, because we all know that Charlie Kirk turned down $150 million from them. But at this point, I'm going to assume that he just don't care about the money at this point, because now he just said just lost another huge Jewish donor. Keyword, another, guys. So how many Jewish donors that he had? I don't know, but we all know that them boys are always at play. It's always small hat smell somewhere, guys. You guys already know I'm not gonna I'm trying to avoid the actual word to call on because they've been tripping on YouTube lately. So my thing is this: keyword, another huge Jewish donor. 2 million a year. Don't know how this contract, or don't know how long this contract was supposed to last. It could have lasted for 5 years. So I mean, that's a $10 million deal down the drain. Who knows, guys? And when he says that Jewish donors play into all the stereotypes, what are the stereotypes when it comes to Jewish donor? The happy merchant, guys. I don't want to, get us banned just yet, but don't. I shouldn't have said the happy merchant. Oh my God. But I mean, when people think of the negative stereotypes when it comes to Jewish people, they think of the happy merchant. Okay, guys. So I'm not trying to be that guy here, but we have to take into consideration that this text message or this text thread or bubble, whatever you want to call it, this is definitely raising eyebrows now. Like now, I'm not going to lie to you guys. I'm bringing that 25% to 40% when it comes to Candace, man. Because we all think that, Candace believes that Israel has something to do with Charlie Kirk's death. We're not going to dispute that just yet. And like I just said, that number just increased drastically because this is scary, dude. Let's just continue reading this. I'm going to get to chats pretty soon. You guys are going crazy in the chat today. You guys are going absolutely crazy. Spam the chat. Spam the chat. Okay? And I don't ask for super chats or anything like that, but I did promise this one dude, if I do get a super chat, I will do the Nick Fuentes voice for like 5 minutes. Okay, guys? But let's continue this. And I don't know if she's even going to read the rest of this, guys. Okay? So let's continue this.
I mean, no choice but to leave the pro-Israel cause. And somebody writes, a donor writes, please do not invite Candace. That might feel good short term, but it's not good long term, in my opinion. Like all.
Sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I'm still in solo layout. My bad. Let me go back.
The pro-Israel cause.
Smash.
And somebody writes, a donor writes, please do not invite Candace. That might.
Guys, smash that like button as well. If you don't smash that like button, I'm sorry to say, but you're on the same level of IQ as Brandon Johnson.
Feel good short term, but it's not good long term, in my opinion. Like all groups, you're going to get a wide variety of opinions. That nasty free will thing that God bestowed on us makes life frustrating at times after the dust settles a bit, maybe. So again, this is 48 hours before Charlie Kirk was assassinated. He was very clear and he was very explicit, and he did.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's get right back into that text message that Charlie Kirk was sending to his friends. And I'm going to be honest with you guys yet again. This is very, 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 very interesting. And this is coming out of the horse's mouth, ladies and gentlemen. I don't want to hear anything about this is what someone else has said. This is what Erica said. This is what his mom and his past. No, not trying to hear that. I don't even care if it came from the FBI. This is coming from Charlie Kirk. Look, only reason why I gave Candace Owens that 20% before I've given her this 40% today, only reason why I gave her that 20% is because I seen the interviews with Megyn Kelly and Ben Shapiro with Charlie Kirk critiquing Israel. So that's why I gave her that 20%. I still believe that, I almost said Thomas Crooks, guys. I still believe that this, what's his name? The guy that shot Charlie Kirk, the guy that they have in custody, Tyler Robinson. I'm sorry. I always get him and Thomas Matthews or whatever his name is, Thomas Crooks, confused, guys. Because they both, one was successful, but they both were people that were trying to assassinate public figures. So I hate to say that, but let's just get back into this, guys. And we're going to get to chats after this. So spam those chats, guys, because I see a lot of them. So Jewish donors play into all the stereotypes. I cannot and will not be bullied like this. So what are those stereotypes, guys? You put them in the comment section and let me know. But I believe that some of the stereotypes he were talking about, and look, I'm not saying everybody thinks like this, but a lot of people think that those boys, okay, I almost slipped up there, have a lot of money, and they will use that money to try to convince you. They will use it to manipulate you. They will use it to kill you. Okay, lot of mullah, lot of money. Okay, lot of money, lots of money. So he said he wouldn't be bullied, you know? So my thing is this, guys, we know they offered him money. He could have definitely, let's be honest, if he was really pro-Israel, he would have took all that money. He would have took all that money. And some people are speculating that Charlie Kirk might still be alive if he would have accepted this money. So I don't know, guys. I'm not going to speculate just yet, but let's continue. Leaving me no choice but to leave the pro-Israel cause. That's CK, Charlie Kirk. Now, if I was Benjamin Netanyahu, you know what I'm thinking right now? Let me put this on solo screen right quick. You want to know what I'm thinking right now? If I'm Benjamin Netanyahu? Damn. We just lost Charlie Kirk. Now, this, guys, I'm not going to lie to you. This is really bad because we all know that BBB loves Charlie Kirk and he loves people who pushes pro-Israel rhetoric. Not saying that all of the rhetoric is bad, okay? I do believe that Israel have the right to defend itself, but I believe every country have the right to defend itself. So I'm not being biased towards that. But I'm going to be honest with you guys. This is scary. This is absolutely scary. And he said that they left him no choice. Like old school Future, you leave me no choice. Like Scarface, you leave me no choice. You see what I'm saying, guys? So honestly, I don't know what to say here, guys. I'm really, really, really going on the now. I'm on the okay. Maybe Israel did have something to do with this type thing. We might have to bring DD Got a Podcast back on the show, guys. We might have to bring DD Got a Podcast back on the show. Not gonna lie, because this, not saying that it proves anything, okay? Not saying that it proves anything, guys. It doesn't prove anything, but it's definitely a head scratcher, okay? Now let's read. I don't really think this is as relevant because this is someone that's just telling Charlie to not invite Candace. So let's read this. Please don't invite Candace. That might feel good short term, but it's not good long term, in my opinion. Now, why would this be good short term, but not long term? Is it because Candace has her own critiques when it comes to Israel and them boys, them lobbyists, them boys oligarchy? Okay. But the people who watch my show, we all know what them boys mean. And my thing is this is your opinion. And I'm quoting. I can't highlight that because I'm not on X. Well, I am on X, but this is shared. But you're saying in my opinion. So that's subjective, ma'am or dude. Okay. So you say, no, not Dee Dee. No. I mean, like all groups, you are going to get wide variety of options. That nasty free will thing that God bestow. Wait, what? Let me read that over. Like all groups, you're not going to get wide variety of options. That nasty free will thing that God bestowed on us makes life frustrating at times. After dust settles a bit, maybe yada yada yada. Okay. Free will. Okay, that's bro. I need my glasses, dude. Jesus Christ. That nasty free will. Excuse me. I'm tripping. But yeah, guys, that's the that's the thread. Now, she's saying that she's going to release more of this, guys. Not sure if it's going to be more juicy stuff, but at this point, we got to call a spade, guys. Something ain't right now. In my opinion, something is definitely not right. Now, let's get to these comments because I know you guys would just spam in the comment section. Okay. We have in Time Media says TPUSA just confirmed the chat to be true. Where are the Candace haters clowns? Okay. All right, guys. That's why you never dismiss anything too quickly, guys. This one single thread about try turning on Israel is not enough for me. I hope you reconsider. No, trust me. I'm with you on that. This is nothing, but it is a head scratcher. But we can't say, and you can quote this, clip it right now. I don't care. But we can say that Charlie Kirk was not a sucker for Israel. We can say that. He says, I'm sipping a coffee right now. Thanks, Supreme. That is a member, by the way. That is a member. Kelly Settles says, okay, seriously, this text thread doesn't prove or disprove anything. I agree. It's just suspicious to me. I'm not saying it proves anything. We have another crazy clip from Candace as well, guys, before we end this live stream. Max says, I did, man. I can't double like. I would unlike it. Oh, it's okay. Yeah, thanks for liking the video, guys. Yeah, make sure you guys hit that like button. Subscribe if you guys can. I'll really appreciate that. Oh, we got a super chat. Okay, let me read this, guys. I'm sorry. Oh, okay. It doesn't say anything. It just says Elizabeth Karen with a $10 super chat. Thanks, Elizabeth. I appreciate that. Elizabeth. Thanks, Elizabeth. Okay. Yeah, but that stuff definitely goes far, guys. I know you guys seeing the production is getting better. Okay. So let's continue with these chats. Because these are amazing, guys. TPUSA is like the Christian cartel. You're gonna get some controversy for that one, buddy. Candace with a K is a big time grifter of Charlie's death, and I will trust nothing from her. Oh, you know what I did is get a super chat. So now I have to bring out my Nick Fuentes voice. I'll read these chats in my Nick Fuentes voice. So anyway, that's that. We have the Just One says kosher cartel. Okay. And if I break character, guys, I'm sorry, but I'll give you guys 5 minutes with the Nick voice. HCB Chemistry says, I can't trust Candace much anymore sometimes. We have to filter out ideas. I don't know, like how Candace is a gatekeeper like Megyn Kelly. But the thing is, with the Megyn Kelly and Charlie Kirk interview, Charlie Kirk expressed his feelings towards Israel when it comes to them calling him an anti-Semite and things like that. So anyways, we have Kelly Saddles with America First. Appreciate that, guys. Yes, I'm your nigga. I am your nigga, guys. It proves potential motive for the killing by Supreme. Again, guys, if you're a member, you're definitely going to get your chat read. Okay, the same old story. Wait for my next show and I'll expose everything. F out of here. Fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. I love it, man. Yo. America First says, no, we don't know if it's coming from Charlie Kirk. That is true. But Turning Point said that this thread is real. But, guys, it's coming from Turning Point. All right? So, anyways, that's that. So, good theory, Dial. Small hats, big problem. I mean, big powers. That's a good one. Like the stream. This is why I love the Just. he reminds you guys to like the stream. All right, guys, it's not gonna hurt anybody. So, Ryan V says, yeah, it explains why the doctor said what he said. Doctor doesn't need to be in on it. We might, on a serious note, we might have to come back to that. That's actually a good comment. I'm gonna start that. That's actually a good comment. This comment is crazy. Charlie faked his death and framed Netanyahu to. Oh my God, dude. This comment is crazy. Jesse Rotowski says Charlie faked his death and framed Netanyahu to wake us all up to Netanyahu and Israel's bullying of America and Americans to push positive Jewish propaganda and to escape a real threat of death. So this guy's going to basically leave his kids. He's going to leave his wife and fake his death like he's Tupac. I don't think that's true. I don't know about that one, guys. We have another super chat. Good golly gee. Good golly gee, guys. We have another $20 super chat from Jesse Rotowski. Consider this. Charlie and his crew faked his death with the help of the Trump administration and FBI to flip the script on Netanyahu, essentially framing Bibi to shake up support. Without us, he is nothing. Think about it. I don't know. That, like I said, I'm not going to throw it out, but fake, I mean, Charlie Kirk's dead. I mean, he had a great life. Why would he just leave his wife and kid and an organization that honestly is still amazing, even though Charlie Kirk is gone? I just don't see any, I don't know. Charlie Kirk faking his death, that's a big one. That is a big one, dude. And you know it's illegal to do that, right? So I don't know. Because if he ever gets caught, the dude's doing life in prison. Oh my gosh, guys. I mean, look, I don't know. I'm giving that one like a, I can't even give that 5%, guys. I don't know. That's a big one, guys. But let's continue with the chats. We're going to read a few more, guys, and then we're going to continue with this crazy clip of Candace Owens. He said, Nick got just too much. Nick voice, blazer jacket, and side part. Yo! I mean, I do have suits. I usually do some of my, videos in suits and stuff like that. Dress up like Nick Fuentes for Halloween. Oh my God, that would literally be freaking hilarious, dude. That would be hilarious. That actually is a great idea. I just need a wig. I'll get one from Temu. I'll get one from the Chinese. How about that? But yeah, so anyway. All right, guys. All right. It's been 5 minutes. But if I do get another super chat, you guys wanted me to do the Nick Fuentes voice, I got you. Because I know a lot of people like it. A lot of people don't like it. It's just, I try to switch it up every now and then. But let's continue with this crazy clip of Candace Owens. She says some wild shit, guys. I'm not going to lie. This is honestly, this is cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. But in my opinion, guys, but if you guys want to come to your own conclusion about what she's going to say, just put it in the comment section, guys. So let's play this crazy clip. It's only like a couple seconds long, but I do believe that it's
if I
do believe
found
hold on.
If I
Sorry. Let me share the screen. Oh wait, it's already shared. All right, guys. Let's play this clip here of Candace Owens. Jesus Christ, saying some outrageous stuff. All right. So let's play this. Hold on, let me put the volume up. Let's roll it.
If I found Brigitte's penis, I will find who killed Charlie Kirk. If I found Brigitte's penis, I will find who killed Charlie Kirk. If I found Brigitte's penis, I will find who killed Charlie Kirk. If I found Brigitte's penis, I will find who killed Charlie Kirk. If I...
So my thing is this, ladies and gentlemen. My thing is this, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry. I had to let that play. Don't make that your ringtone, guys, okay? Please. I'm sorry. Transformers. I'm sorry. I cannot help myself. First of all, I'm a big Transformers fan, okay? Not those Transformers. Let me just stop. Let me stop because I'm gonna cook myself for sure, bro. I'm a big fan of Transformers, guys. That's why every time I just see people making fun of the trans community and they say Transformers, I just think it's hilarious. First off, is because the sound when they transform is absolutely hilarious. Like it's just fucking hilarious, dude. Yo, okay. But yeah, guys, my thing is this with Candace Owens. Let me just get back serious on serious for a second. What is her deal with Brigitte Macron's penis? Now, here's my thing. It not saying that's interesting, but the story is interesting when it comes to the whole Brigitte Macron thing, only because there is evidence that Brigitte Macron met Emmanuel at, I would say, what, 15? They keep switching the damn age. I don't know if it was 14. I don't know if it was 15, 16, 12. Like, what the hell? Like, what age did they meet? We got 70 people watching as well, guys. Man, hit that like button. We only got 40 likes. Come on, guys. Like that stream, please. But yeah, guys, but if I would pursue anything when it comes to this Brigitte Macron story, I would just be exposing her for being a pedophile or him, you know, because in my opinion, I don't really care if you're a dude or a chick. And that's the problem with these fucking women. I'm going to just be honest with you guys. Oh, women can't do this. Women can't do that. Women can't cause no harm on every... You guys do know, and this is something that I debunked when it comes to Didi's Got a Podcast. I think he was doing a stream about Charlie Kirk being racist or some shit like that. I don't know what that was about, but he made a stream and then he was trying to bring us some statistics about how majority whites, you know, like, you know, actually, or, you know, actually assault children and stuff like that, and, you know, harm children, and, you know, the most, you know, vulnerable people in our society, old people as well, guys. But the thing is this: a lot of people don't know that the people who majority, and this is, you can Google it right now, who abuses children more, men or women? It's women, and it's not even fucking close. Women abuse children way more than men. And guess who else they abuse more than men? Old people and other women. So women abuse other women more, children more, and old people more than men. And this dude is sitting up there talking, oh, but it's the white man. It's the white man. And I'm like, dude, calm down, okay? Like, it's not. You want it to be. It's probably the white woman, but it's not the white man, okay? And I hate to say it to you, but women got this halo effect in Western civilization to where they can't do no harm. And I think Candace, her being an undercover feminist and all, a lot of people say, she don't really want to point that out. So Brigitte has to be a guy in order for him to be a pedophile. You see what I'm saying? Like, why couldn't you just run on her being a pedophile? Why do he has to be a dude to be like, you know, like, so that's just my take on that. That's just my take on it. I'm not saying he's not a dude, but I would focus more on him/her or whatever the hell, you know, being a pedophile. I would focus more on that. Not, you know, if she has a cock. I'm gonna just be honest. So anyway, that's that. Do anybody else have, you know, a say in this? Yes, this story did not originate with Candace Owens. I will give her that. But I'm not really invested in this. Now, if she is a dude or if he is an actual dude, I mean, okay. Then the Prime Minister of France is, I don't know, gay. Okay. So anyways, man. But my that's my thing. She has to prove that she has a cock. And a lot of people are forgetting that the accuser have to bring proof. If you lock me up, you can't just lock me up for no reason. You have to prove what I did as far as me committing a heinous act or me committing a crime, me breaking the law. You can't just say, you did this, you're going to fucking jail. That's not how it works, buddy. Okay? So if she is, she has to bring proof for that as well, because you know they trying to sue the pants off of us about that. So let's read some more comments, guys. Let's see here. Oh, we got another super chat before we read some more chats. We gotta read the super chat from my boy WR332 with the $5. Says Brigitte also batters her spouse. What an uppercut. Yep, straight up gangster. Abuses children, women, and men. Don't give a F-ball. She got some balls on her, some balls. You got to say it like a Italian mafia boss. She got some balls on her, bro. But man, like I said, women abuse children more. Women abuse old people more. And women abuse women more. If you look at no pause on this, but if you look at two gay guys, there is little to no domestic violence. If you look at a regular marriage, and I don't want to offend nobody when I say that, but yes, marriage is only between a man and a woman. If you're offended by that, kick rocks or go kiss ass, okay? But domestic violence between a man and a woman, it's a little bit higher than two men, but definitely not higher than two women being together. So that just lets you know who the actual aggressor is. Just saying. To a regular, excuse me, sir. Yeah, a regular marriage. A regular marriage is between a man and a woman. That other stuff they got going on, I can't buy into that delusion, dude. I'm sorry. I cannot buy into that delusion. We got over 60 people watching in the live stream, guys. I think this is the most people I ever had just, going live, just on doing something regular. I know you're kidding. I know you're kidding, bro. We're all kidding. We're kidding, dude. He say, bitches be crazy. Now, that's the realest comment I ever seen all day, all week. These bitches is crazy. These dudes crazy too, though, man. I ain't gonna lie. You will end up in a box if you get with the wrong guy, especially these Negroes. Oh my God, run. I'm telling you, I'm not saying a black guy. I'm not talking about, black people. I'm talking about niggas. Run now. Okay. So my thing is this, guys. We have to start recognizing pattern recognition as well. And I'm actually going to be doing another live later on because Brandon Johnson and JB Prisker, they've just been talking out of their ass when it comes to these, ICE agents. But Lieutenant Snail actually spoke up like a real nigga. What the? I'm like, dude, Lieutenant Snell finally grew some balls. I'm like, okay, we're getting somewhere finally with these fucking asshats. We're finally getting somewhere. So after I end this live stream, guys, we're gonna well, I'll probably go live like around, I'll say 5:30. New subscriber, love your channel. Hey, thanks, man. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Officer Tamud. Come on, man. Yo, he's actually accepted his new name, guys. He's actually accepted his new name, being Officer Talmud. Oh, we got what's really going on in America. Congratulations. I hope to have that on my channel someday. Oh, man. I mean, look, bro, just keep streaming, man. You're going to get that, man. Just don't give up. Stay loyal to the people that love you, and you'll grow. Absolutely, man. A rainbow marriage is the gay. Yeah, for sure, man. Yeah, man. Like the stream, guys. I would really appreciate if you guys like the stream. Really do appreciate that. I know we got a lot of new people in, but who cares? Who cares? Yo. Yeah, man. Okay, let's get into a few more chats, and then we're gonna have to end the live stream, guys. So Thomas Russell says it matters if Brigitte is a man. People in France think like you. That gay shit is not cool. Nah, absolutely. No, look, man. Pedophilia is so normalized in France. It's disgusting. It's honestly disgusting. So yeah, somebody do need to speak up about that. Do you read your Twitter mentions? Yeah, absolutely. I'm on Twitter right now. Hell yeah, man. Yeah, I'm literally on Twitter right now, so I don't think I got no. Well, I do got some notifications on that. But yeah, I read everything, guys. Emails. If you guys mention me on YouTube, yeah, I'm seeing that people just started following me on Twitter as well. So thanks, man. I appreciate that. Appreciate that. Follow me on X, guys. I turn shot red. Let me put that up for you guys. Let me put that up for you guys, man. I forgot to put that up because usually I'll just put my comment section up. So I'm working on it, guys. But yeah, please like, subscribe for more videos. Follow me on X at Turn Shot Red, guys, for sure. Because we gonna speak the truth. I tried to actually stream on my X page as well, but yeah, I gotta do something about that. But let's read a few more comments, guys, because I know I don't want to make you guys mad and say you ain't read my comment. Never had Twitter. Yeah. The people were deceived. Absolutely. So who is gay then? Who is gay? Are you gay? Damn, I'll start tweeting you more. Hell yeah, man. Tweet that shit, man. Tweet it. We have a $2 super chat from Elizabeth Karen. Candace is right, fellow shy conservative here. Yeah, hey, you can join the group then. TCP, guys, the Chicago Patriots. Email my personal email, or you can email the group at where? Hold on, let me find the. Hold on, let me see. Well, I'll just put it in the description for you guys, okay? Because I don't want to waste too much time, because I do want to get to some of you guys' comments. You don't got to read this dry ass chat. Yeah, man. It's just, I mean, I just want people to be engaged. That's all, man. That's all it is, bro. It's dry to y'all. I got that. What? Oh man, see, they coming after you now, man. They like, hold up, what the? Hold up, what's going on, bro? We got Michael Gardner in the house. Yes, sir, man. But yeah, guys, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna end the live stream right there. I appreciate all the super chats that I got. Appreciate all the people engaging in the chat. This was really, really big today, guys. You guys were rock stars today. Absolutely. So I do just want to thank all of the people who were in the chat today. I want to thank Jesse Rotowski for the $20. Also Dial Up. That was a pretty good comment. Ryan V with the bees be crazy. That was a good one, man. I believe we have WR322 with the $5 super chat. I appreciate that. And I believe Elizabeth Karen with the $2. And we also had one more. I believe it was early on. But yeah, guys, I really do appreciate that for sure. Y'all will not let up on that Transformers thing, man. That is so funny. Sorry guys, I'm trying to find her comment because I do want to shout her out. Well, maybe I'm missing it, but I definitely saw it earlier. Oh, okay, yeah, Elizabeth Karen again. Yeah, with the $10. Thanks, Elizabeth. I appreciate that. Elizabeth. Yes, sir, guys. But tune in around 5:30, guys. Tune in around 5:30. Erase the bagels. How's it hanging, brother? What's going on with you, big homie? Hey man, it's me from California waiting to be your running mate for mayor. Oh, I mean, look, bro, everybody want me to run for mayor of Chicago. That's a tough thing. You got to have at least $1 million, bro. You got to have at least $1 to $2 million to campaign in Chicago, which is a very, very liberal city. For sure. Yeah, it's too liberal, but I mean, I'm not going to say it's impossible. Chicago mayor would be, yeah, game changing. Yeah, definitely would. I will, man, look, I'm pushing law and order. I'm pushing real education, actual education. I might get rid of the CPS, like in general, CTU. I might just get rid of that whole thing because it's just filled with DEI garbage. I believe you can overcome all obstacles, man. Grass campaign routes. It's possible. I'm not saying it's not possible, but probable. I don't know. Maurice, bro, you supposed to have been hopped in the live streams, dude. You gotta start joining the panels, my guy. You and Nick dual mayor gangster. Oh, bro. Dude, nah, man. That's no. They cannot handle me and Nick Fuentes, bro. That's overkill. Do you know how much overkill that is? That is overkill, dude. So I don't know about that one. Yeah, that would be awesome, man. The Graper ticket. Oh God. But all right, guys. I really do appreciate you guys being with me. We're gonna go right back live around, I will say 5:30, because we gotta talk about this dumbass Brandon Johnson. We gotta talk about fatty JB Pritzker. We gotta talk about people who are supporting ICE, people who are critiquing ICE, people who don't like ICE for some reason. It's just dumb to me, especially when they're trying to get the garbage out of our city. So we will continue this conversation around 5 or 5:30 p.m., guys. And I will send a link to the group chat, or people who send me an email. If you guys want to join and make it a panel, we can do that. Okay. So I appreciate that, guys. I will see you next time. Well, I'm not even next time. I'll see you guys in a few hours. So peace out.